Gain, nigga that like not gain weight, the nigga that lost weight, lifted weights or some shit doing with some weight. So he big as hell now. Man, that nigga got muscles and shit, man, so he ain't bullshit this time.
I like red balls, I like light skin, that's like hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
I like red balls, I like light skin, that's like hello. Be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic, be a fan, that's fantastic. Fantastic.
That's good, fantastic.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? Y'all know the deal, man. Like and share, like and share, like and share, so we can get this thing out everywhere. If there's anywhere in the world you can be, so it's right here with me. Be right here with me, the BABG OG, man. And I appreciate y'all pulling up on me. What's going on, bro? Well, the business here. We're gonna go ahead and hop straight into it. Now, over the last few days, I don't know what the occasion was or what the event was. I tried searching around and stuff I found was a little older, but it may have been something in Ohio, like Dayton, Ohio, or whatever it was. But wherever the footage came from, footage of black men and black boys in suits surfaced, and of course, black men encouraged it. Now y'all know me, man. I am not a suit nigga. Okay, I am not a suit guy. I am a firm believer in comfortability. Okay, I'm casual shouty. All right, y'all see me, man. Like, hey, t-shirt, some hooping shorts, or jogging pants, whatever, what have you, athletic gear. That's me, right? But of course, I got suits ready if and when necessary. Believe it or not, you know what I'm saying, I clean up nicely. You feel me? But to those brothers that do, R.I.P. Kevin Samuels, image of black men, and so on and so forth. How could you not, like, black men dressing up in suits and being positive, trying to send a, positive message? Well, of course, we're gonna have the detractors. So let's go ahead and hop into it so you can see it firsthand. Okay, where are we? Okay. Here we go. Yeah, cool. So this right here is the footage in question. Hold on. Okay, yeah. Okay, they switched up some stuff. Okay, cool. It's a little larger. Okay. And as you can see, this lovely young lady right here, Vanessa Williams, free black people from thinking that seeing random niggas in suits is inspirational. Okay. And as you see here, black men in a positive image. Now, I don't know if this one, let me go back and let me see.
We wanna see you with the show.
Now again, hold on. This ain't just wait. I'll make sure you guys saw that now. This isn't just black men, not this, or random niggas. Now, these are clearly fine young gentlemen. Fine young gentlemen to start this line out. But what is this young lady refer to them as? Niggas. Niggas. The level of disregard, disrespect, and again, hatred black women have for all black males is scary, man. Scary. Because here we're the first people to let the cat out of the bag is that all of y'all are the same. You are all niggas. From birth to the dirt, niggas. Okay? This is why it's okay for, YouTube to shadow ban and the press fucking content over here and all this shit that's on and so forth. But, the people on the other side of the street where, delete black male babies, nakers, bullet bags, males, that's A-okay. And no problem with it. As you can see, again, if you guys can't see it, and you know what, let me just make it big. Clearly, young boys. Shout out to these young men, man, by the way. Shout out to these young fellas, man. These young brothers right here. That's a little fella right there. Not out here, pants sagging, ass out, gun toting, hitting old ladies upside the head. Being a part of the problem. But still, niggas. A lot of these niggas are going to have to be removed. Niggas and nigga bitches alike are going to have to be fucking removed. Get them the fuck up out of here, man. Because, bro, you can't have progress with this, dog. You just can't. You can't, man. You're not going to be able to go forward and be prosperous and successful with people that promote young black boys simply dressing up in a suit as niggas. You got them getting the fuck up out of here, man. Gotta get them up out of here. Right? But lo and behold, as you can see it, brothers and black men in suits. Free black people from thinking that seeing random niggas in suits is inspirational. Now, lo and behold, of course, let's see what else she had to say. Of course, sis gonna have something of of course, right? Let's see, hold on, let's see this. Shout out to man Top G. On Twitter. And let me see. You guys see. I bet you think people being seen twerking is inspiring though. And of course, he found the information. Megan, from one fellow fat booty to another, never switch up, sis. All these clips of you shaking your natural booty inspire me daily to shake my natural fat booty with the same hot girl pride and icon, truly. The Stallion. Wow. Would you look at that? Shout out to my man Brandon Green again. My bad, brother. I gotta get the first one. Appreciate you, brother, for the first one. Building fund for the 199. I greatly appreciate you, brother. And for the second one, 199. Did you see the video of the girl at the airport? Yeah, I saw that, man. Again, I'm not even surprised. What's up, bro? You got it. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Yeah, twerking is empowering. But you niggas in these suits, don't nobody give a damn about y'all. Ain't nobody came to see you, Otis. Ain't nobody came to see you niggas in no suits. As much as y'all may not believe it, okay? What you mean, what video is fake? What video is fake? We might have to get you right on up out of here, brother. Because you need to tell me what video is fake. Because you don't, I'm going to assume that you're trolling. And again, here's another one. And another one. Shout out to Jay Mulholland. Women who have a problem with black men in suits are always hood rats 100% of the time. And I low-key love a hood nigga. It's back from 2017. Beginning of the year. This bitch ain't even had a New Year's resolution, and she is letting the hood niggas know, hey, I'm ready to hoe. Oh, okay. My bad, fam. So, mentor these kids and dress them like the dads that don't take care of them, though. Don't all these hood niggas have one ill-fitted Burlington Coat Factory suit for trial anyway? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's the only time it's cool. Y'all realize more and more every day who the problem is. Listen, man. When I tell y'all everybody want to act like, oh, you niggas just on the internet talking. You niggas just on the internet complaining because you can't get no women. You can't get no pussy. Bro, you think I care about fucking this bitch? You think I would actually pursue out of time to fuck with a bitch like this? Pursue her. Now, again, we be completely totally. You know, now she just giving it away. Hey. But again, best she can get is throw babies. Throw babies. That's the only thing she getting, man. Shout out to Pop Blanco, man. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy, man. And this again, when we talk about this and we say, well, hey, man, listen. You know, if you guys stopped promoting, oh shit. If you guys stop promoting and encouraging the quote unquote hood nigga, real nigga, street nigga, slider, rider, nose wiper, you know, killer, driller, drug dealer, maybe, just maybe, black men's image would get a whole lot better. And we begin to have more of a foothold of respect globally. But like I said, that would be going against the fucking design. That'd be going against the fucking purpose. They want you niggas to be ain't shit, hood nigga, baby daddies, can't read, you know, nothing but the negative. Why? So you can be motherfucking restricted to them. So you can be stuck on the plantation and your only option can be black women. I'm telling you, more and more people are starting to realize this shit, man. More and more people are starting to comment on it that, hey, man, listen, you know, black dudes aren't perfect. But a lot of this bullshit that are being put on them, it's just not true. Even worse of the situation is, people outside of it are starting to ask, well, whoa, wait. So somebody asked this question: if the majority of black men don't have kids, how is it that black women have all these fucking kids? What kind of girl math is that? I don't know if y'all missed the whole the girl math, boy math shit or whatever, and I got something coming up on that a little later. But you mean to tell me 65% of black women have kids to the 45 to 48% of black men that have kids? How is a 20% difference? That's not making sense. Well, it makes sense if you understand that. Again, let's go back to Exhibit A. We gotta show y'all Exhibit A again, man. Who are responsible for these kids? We know who's responsible for these kids, y'all. They can't say no to a hood nigga. They want a hood nigga. Hood nigga. And then lo and behold, again, something, again, right? Shout out to DJ Kevin. I used to dress clean all the time. Nobody gave a damn but old pros and tambourine players. Hey man, listen, bro. Listen. And let me say this too. Listen, man. Dressing up formally is a lesson. Listen, you have to learn how to tie a tie, man. You know how to tie a tie? You know what I'm saying? Not a clip on, brother. You know how to tie a tie? You know what I'm saying? A regular tie. You know what I'm saying? A bow tie. You know how a suit is supposed to fit? That Steve Harvey shit dead. That Kings of Comedy, R.I.P. Bernie Mac, but that shit dead, man. You ain't walking around here with no motherfucking zoot suit. Motherfucking suit two sizes too big. Your motherfucking ain't nothing showing but your knuckles out the fucking wrist and shit. You know what I'm saying? All this type shit, right? That is something that a man is supposed to teach his son. You know what I'm saying? When and how to dress for the occasion. You know what I'm saying? How to match up your colors, your color schemes, all these different things or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You gotta really have no stylist. You gotta have no stylist. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gotta be motherfucking, Armani or fucking the best Italian made shit or whatever, so on and so forth. It gotta be that either. But again, just how your clothes are supposed to fit when you're dressing formally, right? You know what I'm saying? But lo and behold, when black men take time out of their day, and ain't this the mentorship they was talking about? Hold on now. I thought y'all wanted black men to mentor these kids. First thing you saw online were even though these niggas were the little black boys. Is that not the mentorship you were asking for? Is that not what the black community commanded of you lame niggas? You 9 to 5 niggas? Is that not what you? But again, even when and that's why I say, man, that's what we telling y'all, man, fuck them hoes, dog. Fuck them hoes, fuck them niggas, fuck these people that are irresponsible out here making all these goddamn kids and these babies. Bro, it'll never be enough. Okay? They want you to be a fucking dummy and take care of their responsibility so they can keep being fucking irresponsible and making more motherfucking little kids that your dumb ass is gonna take care of. The fuck out of here. No ma'am, no sir. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not taking care of no nuts that's not mine. No ma'am, no sir. And even when you're presented with, again, a positive, it's plain as day, positive male image, positive black male image, man. Look at it. Black men in a positive image. Free black people from thinking that seeing random niggas in suits is inspirational. Wow. These hoes hate y'all, man. Me too, us. They hate us. You know what I'm saying? If you are anything other than the thug nigga archetype, you know what I'm saying? That again, we'll start at 18, even though we know it's before that. But we can only mention that 18 to about 31. You know what I'm saying? 18 to 31 to where, you know, they still trying to be the motherfucking queen of the night in the motherfucking passenger seat of the fucking dope boy. You know, the hood nigga. You know what I'm saying? The local nigga with all the bread and shit or whatever. The hood superstar, right? The king of nowhere. Until the end, and motherfucker settle down. She want a man with benefits, stability, security, 401k. Bitch started learning all these terms and shit they ain't never ever mentioned, bro, in their life before motherfucking them 30s hit. Life insurance. You know what I'm saying? All this shit bitch ain't never even thought about or considered. And this is why I tell y'all, man. This is why we keep telling y'all, bruh, don't save that hoe, bro. All right? Don't save her after she done motherfucking had all her fun in her youth. Again, I ain't saying don't hit it because I know you niggas gonna do it. But bro, don't put no baby in her and don't let her motherfucking stay. You gotta go back, little baby. Stick to the trenches and the trap. My bad, y'all. I don't know what the hell just happened. That was weird. Y'all still there? Yeah, cool. My bad. Baby, you gotta stick to the trenches and the traps that you used to. You still look good. You can get this wood. But baby, you cannot stay. I'm gonna take you back to your natural habitat where the real niggas at. You know, hood niggas. You know what I'm saying? Drop you right on off outside the projects. I ain't about to drive all the way through there. I don't want to have to shoot no nigga. We'll drop you right on off at the corner and let you walk to the crib. Listen, the issue and problem with us speaking and giving the message that we're giving is we've we've awakened the sleeping giant of such. We've destroyed the fucking programming of the simp of the fucking. Well, it ain't her fault. She didn't know no better. She didn't have no daddy. Her mama was, you know, it ain't her fault. No, shawty, just like it ain't your fault. It ain't my fault either. Shout the shocker. You don't give a damn about me not having no dad. You don't give a damn about me growing up impoverished. You don't give a damn about me not knowing any of these things I need to know. You just want me to fucking provide and protect. You want me to be the nigga you want me to be, regardless of my fucking circumstances. In my childhood, I had nothing to fucking do with. I couldn't help it. And then in my early adulthood, okay, the decisions I chose to make. You don't give a fuck about that. You just want the fucking benefits. So the same way, y'all motherfucking hold the shit, the same shit we motherfucking carrying it to. Yeah, it is what it is. Shout out to Zoe, man. Shout out Gorilla Zoe, man. Telling y'all, man, and let me show you this shit because they know, man. Don't ever act like these hoes do not know. Bro, they know. They know. They completely understand it. They completely fucking get it. And this right here is the proof, man. Nine to five guy can change your tire, mount your TV, take you to dinner, discuss 401k, has an email address. You only get one wig. Street guy, 10 phones, don't see your text live on IG. Got to get the food to go because he only buy plates. Gonna buy 2 wigs, but the catch is he fucking the lady that put it on your head. And they like this. They like it. This is even. I guess this is even over in fucking what's the name? This is even in the UK. You know what I mean? More and more people are starting to fucking talk about this shit, man. This ain't just a thing, and that's why I say it starts here and it spreads out. The influence that fucking just, bro, the ABW has on fucking women as a whole, bro. It's cancerous. Cancerous, dog. Bitches talking about this. I gotta show y'all this one. My bad, man. I gotta show you this. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Again, more of the shitting on the majority of black men. Bruh. Skeet and skedaddle, my brothers. The minimum a nigga should send for breakfast, $50. Lunch, $80. Gas, $100. Brunch, $150. Dinner, $200. Nails, makeup, $250. Outfit, $300. Wig install, $400. $40 is never acceptable in life. Well, bitch, how you know about the $40? Is the question. How do you know about the $40? We know why you know about the $40. The $40 holler. And of course, this was not meant for 9 to 5 niggas. Had to get that motherfucking jab in there, right? Okay? Okay? This is not meant for 9 to 5 niggas. So you know me, man. I had to say my little piece. I had to get it out here. And again, Shawty skinny, but she got that fupa. See, y'all act like it's only the big girls that got the fupa out here, man. Shout out to BBWs. Y'all act like these skinny minis ain't got these motherfucking ain't got these pelvises stick out farther than their titties. Bars, okay? Bitches with equal parts fupa to ass, no titties, and mid phases after heavy makeup don't qualify to make lists like this. This is gonna send you more than $40 one time, and now you set all the fees. All right, baby. Come on, little baby. Come on now. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? It's funny to me how, again, the backbone of society, the 9 to 5 man, bro, is the majority of men. I would say upwards of 85%, anywhere between 80 to 90%. Entrepreneurs and all this other shit, a lot of entrepreneurs are still 9 to 5 guys. They just have businesses on the side, right? Use your income from your steady, stable income from your job to fund whatever your business may be, right? The top 1%, the business builders, the business owners, and so on and so forth, man, are the smallest percentage. Even the dope boys, and street niggas, whatever, gangbangers, that's a small percentage, man. Small percentage. So it always kills me when the people that are the lifebloods of society, again, if all the trash men quit today, what fucking happens? If all the electricians quit today, what happens? All the plumbers quit today, what happens? All the architects, all the builders, you know what I'm saying, quit today, what happens? You know what I'm saying? What happens? So this is why, man, the 9 to 5 guys, bro, I'm not taking this shit no more. You're not finna sit back and motherfucking talk shit about me or about to the group I belong to. When without me, bitch, there will be nothing. You gonna get out here and change your tire, bitch? No. That motherfucking ragged ass motherfucking, 2002 Honda Accord breakdown, bitch, you know how to fix it? No, you don't. So again, man, they don't want you to defend yourself and to stand as a man and be like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You need me. You need me. 9 to 5 guys, man, have been in this new society, and the social media bullshit is just like, bro, like you don't got the fucking brand new motherfucking, Rolls Royce, whatever, and Bentley this, or you don't got the fucking $50,000 motherfucking piece and chain. So nigga, your opinion don't matter. All right, bitch. If we all quit tomorrow, the whole motherfucking country, nigga, shits. Done. Over with. Then what? Understand your importance, man, in the big scheme of things. Told y'all, one of the biggest understandings, bro, when you learn this shit real quick on deployment is like, look, bro, everybody has a part to play. All right? Has a part to motherfucking play in the running of the fucking machine, in the completion of the mission. Nigga, the most important motherfuckers two most important motherfuckers on the thing were the goddamn the CSs, culinary specialists, people that fix the food, and the goddamn HTs, the whole techs, the motherfuckers that were like the plumbers for the boat. Your ass ain't never been on a boat, bro. Last thing you want, one clogged up fucking toilet, nigga, can shut down a whole head. Okay? You don't want that. You ever seen a fucking foot of shit water? Okay? With shit floating around? You ever seen that? You ever smelled that? Okay? So you know how important them motherfuckers are? Them is getting all the snacks. All the whatever. Nigga, what you need. Nigga, I'll buy you some pussy when we get important, nigga. What do you need? Fix this goddamn toilet. Best hookup to have on the fucking boat, nigga. You better get you a fucking CS. So you ain't gotta wait in that long ass line. And not just not waiting that long ass line, get the good shit. Get that shit out of fucking officer's mess, chief's mess. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the motherfucking steak that's all fucking tire. Get a motherfucker, hook you up with a motherfucking nice medium. Put that real seasoning on there. Listen, man, you're not just eating to survive, eating and enjoying your food, man. You gotta eat to live, right? So why not enjoy it? You know what I'm saying? The disrespect the 9-to-5 black man gets, because again, white women don't say this, Asian women don't say this, Hispanic women don't say this. This is strictly a conversation exclusively to the black community, the black community, black race. Bro, this is some new shit, man. I don't know what's going on. Because what's the name? Updated, and there's a certain button. I can't even hit my mouse without my shit exiting me out of the thing. It's kind of weird. I apologize, y'all, but I gotta figure this shit out. But StreamYard has some updates. So like I said, I clicked this one thing. It's weird. Shout out to YouTube, brother. Appreciate you. Normal is landed in. Well, again, and that's why I say, man, listen. You have to, again, make people understand your importance when they don't. Okay? A lot of times, man, the best way of fucking, teaching someone your value is your absence. You know what I mean? Strikes and all this shit that's on and so forth. That's why they always work, man. What you gonna do? Business gotta go on, right? So if everybody say, hey, shit, we ain't working, that's costing the motherfucking business money. Yeah, you can get a couple people to come in or whatever, unskilled workers and scabs or whatever you want to call them, right? People that'll take the fucking thing for a minute, but sooner or later that's not going to be sustainable. Why? Because they don't know what the fuck to do. They're just there. Skills trades, man. We talk about this shit for a reason. CDLs, electricians, plumbers, hell, IT nowadays, bro. You know how important it is being fucking IT, bro. Nigga, if the world lost internet service for a day, nigga, I think that would be the purge. I'm not encouraging. I'm not saying anything like anarchy type thing. This is a joke though. But I'm seriously. If there was no internet for a day, I think there would be such chaos in the world, bro. And why you bullshit? That might be some shit they run just to see, bro. It would be so much chaos in the United States, especially. I don't know what would happen, man. Motherfuckers didn't have Google Maps, didn't have to be able to look up and see what this is and that, and phone numbers and all this other shit, bro. Chaos. And we ain't talking no EMP shit. We just saying like, hey, somehow the network fucking fell off or some shit, and motherfuckers can't, what I'm saying, get the information they looking for. Dark Knight, what's up with you, fam? Yes. All kinds of crazy shit, man. Yeah, bro. Shout out to Prime VA. Education plays a part too, but location does as well. Well, again, we already know how education is frowned upon, unless again it's damn. See, that's why I say, man, conversation is so important. I tell you this all the time. Y'all understand that? Listen now. So y'all understand that the only education that gets talked about positively is Black women's college education and beyond. You understand that? That's something that literally just hit me real time. When's the last time you heard the education of Black children, but especially Black boys, be promoted? Right? Even if and when it is, it's the Black girls and them talking shit about Black boys not being able to read. If y'all saw the number of Black women that's why you niggas can't read, say that shit, man, with vitriol and you know what I'm saying, like it's a joke. When again, majority of teachers are Black females, majority of households are Black mothers. So who does this fall on? And how is it that the Black girls are doing better and they're able to be somewhat closer to grade level, but it's like the Black boys are so far behind? It's crazy, man. Nobody cares about the the deliberate fucking shit. I don't even know, man. Is it a deliberate fucking miseducation? I don't want to say it's deliberate miseducation, but somehow these Black boys keep getting looked over. Somehow these Black boys keep getting the short end of the stick when it comes to education. Right? And yet and still, when Black men go to college, y'all ain't going to college. Ebony K. Williams made sure to brand it up. It's 1 out of every 7, right? But again, that 1 out of every 7 are attendees. You know what I'm saying? Gets a whole lot closer when it comes to well, not necessarily, because I guess they say what is it, 60 to 30 graduates, right? But again, the only time education means anything in the Black community is when Black women are getting higher education. Even though it's higher education in shitty ass fucking majors that don't pay any money and don't it don't justify the level of college debt that they're putting themselves into to say, I have a master's, I have a doctorate, And this is why I tell you too, man. Much these niggas hate and talk shit about the military. Listen, little baby, if you want to, what I'm saying, be a forever damn scholar, okay, and get all the degrees, you need to take your ass to the military. That way that shit'll be free. But you getting hundreds of thousands of fucking college debt for what? To be a studies fucking major or studies fucking PhD or whatever the fuck, and your ass not finna go work at no, you're not gonna get no type of tenure or even have any intentions of getting tenure at some college. What are you doing it for? This chick running around here right now that's talking about the degree that they gonna get. Right? Hey, we went over this, man. Listen, man. Listen. The biggest finesses ever, all right? The biggest finesses ever is higher education. Been over this. Shout out to Dollar Will. I remember this, man. Back in the 80s, my mom and my dad had great factory jobs. They were able to make $20 an hour back in the 80s, bro, which was great money. You know what I'm saying? Just labor. My mom worked at fucking Georgia Pacific. My dad worked at Keebler. And actually, my mom and my dad started out together at Georgia Pacific where they met each other, right? But my dad moved on to Keebler once they opened the Keebler plant out in Macon. Okay. More and more, what they understood, and they was like, hey man, well listen, if we want these permanent debt slaves, we want these people that are gonna have to fucking, not have chances at owning, but they're going to be, forever renting, and going to be forever borrowing money and maxing out credit cards and all these different things. Well, we're going to have to tighten up these good paying jobs. Okay, gotta tighten that shit up, man. Can't have motherfuckers out here getting $20 an hour in the 80s with fucking, just manual labor. Crazy. Can't do this shit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, hey, in order for you to get these jobs, they're gonna pay you these higher amounts of money. You need to have a college degree. Okay, you need to have a college degree to do it. And then, okay, we got this college degree. You're also gonna have to give us some time for free. Okay, as an internship here, there, whatever, for us to give you a job after you do that. So you're gonna go to college for 4 years, get this degree. You're gonna come work for us for like a year or whatever, some months, and then we're gonna hire you on. Well, affirmative action is gonna come along, and affirmative action is gonna say that, hey, look, you gotta hire X amount of women, you gotta have X amount of fucking black people. So, whoa, shit, what are we gonna do then? Well, shit. Well, we'll kill two birds with one stone if we hire all these black women. We get these black women these not only the corporate jobs, we get black women all these state jobs. Clerk of courts, police stations, and not police officers, but dispatchers and stuff. All of these state and city jobs, over the black man. Now, in the meantime, between time, black man, hey man, might get onesie twosie out of there every now and again, but at least 8 out of them 10 hires for affirmative action for minorities, it's going to be women, because the women count as double. You know what I'm saying? Women count as double. She takes care of the fucking woman. She takes care of the fucking niggas. And now, lo and behold, we get these motherfuckers addicted to having these degrees, to where not a lot of people getting degrees the further you go back. But now, if everybody has fucking degrees and you understand the supply, the concept of supply and demand, the more fucking common something is, the less valuable it is. The more common something is, the less valuable it is. So now everybody got a fucking degree. Well, now those jobs, or you're competing for those jobs just like you didn't have a degree in the first place. Everybody got degrees now, and now you fucking applying for the same job, and the job's not even paying as high as it would have been paying. Why now? Because, hey, everybody has degrees. So again, man, the biggest hustle ever played on the country, but black people specifically. And again, shout out to Kanye. Kanye made it a thing about, the whole degree thing. And he was trying to really, I guess put people on game, let them understand how much of a hustle the shit was, the college dropout, with all the skits and shit. Me heck Mike right on time. Shout out to me heck Mike, man, for the 5, man. If you want a good government job, attend HBCU. Yes, indeed, brother. Yes, indeed. Or join the United States military. Okay, that one of the be the HBCU is military. Okay. And shout out to KC Cooper. Is it K Cooper? I'm sorry, love. And black men still earn more than black women. Ain't that something? It's K Cooper. I'm so glad you understand that, because it's crazy to me again how black women keep talking about how y'all ain't got no education and we got more degrees, we got more this, ma'am, you're still getting out earned. And I told you the only reason why it's so close is because of the double hit affirmative action shit. Okay, this is what is not getting talked about when black women, it's only $2,000, which is not just $2,000, it's more than that. Okay, but the reason why it's so close is because you guys were giving the fucking purposely, okay, the fucking hand up and hand out over the black man. And that's just the job. So think about it, right? You really start thinking about this. To a degree, black women really do earn more money than black men. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Damn, I just realized this. Again, man, we having a lot of fucking epiphanies right now. And why is that, y'all? Why is so, this why these bitches feel so goddamn equal to niggas. Why, y'all? Why these bitches, even though they making $3,000 less, feel like they on the same level as black men? Why, y'all? Well, not just that, but why? We talked about the affirmative action part of it. What's the other side of it? If you want to be an officer, God damn it, Miak Mike. Oh God. Shout out to Miak Mike for the 5, man. If you want to be an officer in the military, attend HBCU and go through ROTC. Indeed, brother. Indeed. Miak Mike wins, brother. So even still, yes, HBCU is still the answer, okay, to all of your success as a black person in the country, brother. Miak Mike won, man. He got that one. Well, the answer, y'all, is because they ain't got to pay no fucking rent. These bitches getting a fucking a $5,000 discount on rent, Section 8, and government housing and all this shit. Again, child support. The shit they say don't matter, right? So think about this now. Let's think about this. Quick math. So they talk about how $200 a month ain't no money. Which again, most dudes don't pay $200 a month. That's on average. But $200 a month ain't no money. If the man's only giving you $200 a month, whatever, you fucked a broke ass nigga. That's your fault. 9 times out of 10. Okay? 9 times out of 10. But 200 times 12 is 2,400. So whatever money she make for the 43, right? They 3,000 less than us. 3,000 plus less than, let's say 3,500, right? So she just made up, 80% of that 3,500 in child support, right? And then she getting a fucking stipend for fucking $1,000 a month in her rent. $1,000 a month, y'all. That's $12,000 bitch saving. 12,000, yes, Sunshine Ross. Thank you, brother. So what these bitches is telling, and it just hit me now. It's like, well, damn, bitch, the bitch ain't got to make the money. They have the same amount of money or more money because, again, she getting all this fucking help. Bitch, I wish I could get $1,000 off my goddamn mortgage a month. I wish I could get $600 or $800 or whatever. So even though they making less money, they keep it more money because they got less expenses. Brothers out here, you got to pay for your own rent. You got to pay for all your other own stuff, your own living. If you have kids with this bitch, she got custody of the kids at 90% rate. Okay? You got to pay her the child support. If you paying her $200 to $1,000, she gonna claim it ain't no fucking money. Shout out to my niggas out here paying $1,000 for one kid. That's $12,000. $12,000 non-taxable, tax-free money that she only can use to her advantage, not to her disadvantage. She ain't got to pay no income tax on that. She ain't got to count it for nothing other than shit that help her get a better car loan, help her get a better home loan, help her get more, add to her fucking shit. You, on the other hand, when you report that goddamn child support, that's a negative to you. Well, how much is your child support, sir? Oh my God, you're $1,000 a month. Wow. I don't know. You're paying $1,000 a month. That puts you right on the threshold of being able to get this mortgage. You have some other form of income to offset this? Oh, you don't? I'm sorry. Sorry, not gonna be able to do it, sir. Sorry, not gonna be able to do it. Can you imagine how many? And bruh, this shit crazy, dog. Not even thought about this shit till now. Crazy, man. What's up with you, fam? Hey, Indigo Flow, it beyond easy, dog. And this is why these hoes feel like, bro, they on the level. Because, bro, you getting help from every which way. But lo and behold, whoa. That affirmative action shit, It's finna slow down a whole lot. Whole lot. All this help y'all been getting, whole lot. And of the shout out to Thunder for the 5. Really appreciate it, brother. Here to support you, bro. Let's collab again. Hey, no problem, brother. Hit my email, bro, and we'll do something. We'll link up. Women are counted as a minority, but they're the majority of this country. LOL. Yeah, counted as a minority, but of course they're the majority. Women outnumber men. It's not as big as people think it is, but it's like I say 1 or 2%, something like that. So think about this now. So the money that a black man makes is true to what he's actually making. And then you have to be able to fucking take that money and survive off of that money that you're making. No help. No help. Affirmative action not fucking with you. You're not getting no motherfucking child support. You're not getting you're not going to qualify for any type of government subsidies when it comes to housing or food stamps. Damn, we didn't even count food stamps, y'all. Shit, I didn't even think about food stamps. Y'all. That's another what? That's another what? 5,000 on average or something like that. So these bitches feel like they're on the level or they're above because you're getting all this fucking free money and help. Didn't even think about it. And as a man, it's not registering because, bitch, I'm not getting none of this help. I don't get none of this extra shit. I don't get no break on my cost of living from the actual place where I live to the food I eat. None of that shit. To taking care of my kids. Because I got to take care of my kids. I got to pay for my kids and then take care when they're not with me and then take care of them when they with me too. Well, damn. D-Mac, you got a WIC? I ain't even thinking about fucking WIC. That's guaranteed. Medicaid? Yeah, damn. Even more help. So the reason why they feel like they're at or above the level of the black man, these bitches on average, man, what we want to say, y'all? We all want to say what, $12,000 to $15,000 in help, in free money between government and child support or whatever have you. Government assistance for housing, be it projects, Section 8, food stamps, Medicaid, hell, some of them Social Security, right? They get the kids on them pills and shit. Put your kid in special classes. Social Security, child support. Damn. Look at all these extra fucking forms of income, man, and assistance these women have. To the man, it's just like, hey, get your black ass out there and work. Crazy, man. Shout out to me at Mike. The only person that has a heart in America is a heterosexual black man. A straight black man is the bottom of the pyramid. Everybody else has it relatively easy. Brother, you never said nothing more correct. Straight black man, nigga, you better figure it out. Nobody's coming to help you. Nobody gives a fuck about your plight. Nobody cares about you having a bad day. Nobody cares about your mental health. You better figure that shit out, nigga. D-Mac, another one. Damn. Child care assistance. A break on the fucking thing. And then, hey, D-Mac, not even that. Hey, D-Mac, you know what? You know what happened every motherfucking tax time? That good old tax return. Woo! That good old tax return. Bro, we just, listen, y'all, do y'all understand what we just did? We actually just did the boy-girl math bullshit that was going around on Twitter and nobody actually did it. We just did this shit real live time, y'all. The reason as to why and how black women feel like, and they actually are making more money than black men, because it's not them making the money, it's the money they don't have to spend. The help they're fucking getting. That's 7, right? So let's go down the list. That's 7. So let's go on the list again. So housing, right? Be it Section 8 or government housing. Food stamps, okay? Food stamps and or WIC. Medicaid, medical insurance, right? Social Security, right? Some that's we'll at least say that for last. Social Security isn't guaranteed. Insurance. What do we at? What did you just say? What did you just say? Oh, child care assistance. Child care assistance. Shit. Maybe fucking even school grants or whatever, possibly. Tax time. Okay. Child support. And possibly Social Security. So the majority, 6 forms of fucking help, y'all. Oh, and hiring. Affirmative action. I left the most important thing. Affirmative action hiring. Affirmative action hiring. And then Social Security. Okay. So the majority of these women are going to get 7 forms of assistance, y'all. 7 forms of fucking assistance in money that's going to reduce the money they have to spend or completely eliminate it altogether. Bro, that's crazy. Hey, and Marlon, Malcolm, brother. 7,000 is light. A woman got 2 kids, bro. She got 2 kids, bro, and she right around that threshold. She stressed at the 10 easy. That's easy 10 bands. Earned income credit and all that shit. Oh, 10 bands is easy. Nigga, hey, damn, I want to drop a tear right now. Placido, I want to drop a tear right now, brother. So on average, how much money do y'all think that is? Like I said, we said what, bro? That's definitely anywhere from $12,000 to $15,000. That's $12,000 to $15,000 a year, man. Just for being a poor pussy manager. $12,000 a year, man. Just for fucking picking the wrong baby daddy repeatedly. Damn. Damn, man. Crazy. free. But y'all, we just did this real time. This is why these hoes are so fucking. This is why they so bold. This is why these hoes so bold. Bro, you're on average, y'all getting somewhere anywhere between $12,000 to $15,000 a year. That's crazy. That's crazy. $80,000 a year in assists was $24,000 from the Walmart job. And again, the $24,000 from the Walmart job, shout out to Forever Blessed. Again, a lot of the reason why, and listen, y'all, shit, we didn't even count FAFSA. We didn't even count FAFSA, y'all. We didn't even count FAFSA. Again, the reason why these hoes go to school, why? She gonna get that FAFSA check. She get some bullshit ass degree or whatever, right? It don't mean nothing. Go to school for fucking 6 to 8 years. Keep collecting the fucking FAFSA check. All she gotta do is pass with a fucking C. Bro, that's another what? Shit. That's another $2,000. That's another $2,000. So we just jumped from 12 to 15, from motherfucking $14,000 to $17,000 a year, man. On top. Pell Grant. That's another what, 800. Bruh. brother. Bro, y'all, we just did this shit real time, dog. We just did this real time. Well, they don't make no money about student loans on Detroit. That goes directly to the thing. They're not getting no payout from the student loans. Crazy, man. This is why these hoes so bold. Bro, they fucking damn near 20,000 in the fucking positive, man. just for being horrible adults, for not knowing how to adult. That's crazy, dog. That's crazy, man. This is why these bitches feel like they're on the level or above the fucking hardworking. You know what I'm saying? Man, this has made all the fucking right decisions and did the shit he's supposed to do. These bitches are motherfucking already starting off fucking, you know, we say what, 14 to 17 in the positive? 14 to $17,000, man. Just hey, the burn to go through. So imagine now, hold on. 14 to 17 for shout out to my man. Y'all killing me these days. Shout out to Randy Watson for the 10, brother. I greatly appreciate you, fam. Greatly appreciate you, brother. So let's see, y'all. Get my trusty calculator here. Over 18 years. That's a house. That's a condo. That's some type of property somewhere. Where's she gonna stay? Hey, I greatly appreciate you, brother. Thank you again for the 10 on the cash out, brother. David M. Slick and bald. It's Brody. Got a bald head. And we know what she gonna do every year or every other year. She gonna go to that same damn lemon lot. Go get a fucking, 3-4-year-old baby Benz. Transmission slipping and bad and everything is smoking. 7-8 months later, that shit on side of the road. Well, again, and gentlemen rated, appreciate you, brother. She don't give a fuck. She don't care. She don't care. She got all the benefit. And she gonna be right there in the courtroom. Oh, not my baby. My baby would never free him. She don't give a fuck. You already did that, man. Bro, did y'all see the thing? Bro, that's what I really wanted to do. I gotta do more research on it. Did y'all see the thing where the mom, it's not a skit, it's not a drill, nigga. Nigga, it's not a drill. The mom wanted to drop the kids off to the grandma because she didn't want to be a parent no more. I think they said it was either 3 or 4 kids. Put one in the chat if y'all saw that. Oh my God. D-Mac, nigga. Juicy Crab. Texas de Brazil. Fogo de Chao. All the expensive places. Like, bruh, it never fails. And again, shout out to all my hardworking brothers, man, that like the fine dining, right? Bruh, when you go to certain places and you're like, whoa, what the fuck is going on here? Why am I seeing this neon green and this bright red and it's loud? It smells like motherfucking Victoria's Secret passion fruit and cherry blossom. What the hell is going on here? Oh shit, it's January. Shit. January through motherfucking May. Okay? The hood rats have infested. The hood rats have strayed away from the buffet. Okay? January to May. Oh my God. D-Mac. See, look, D-Mac, the truck. Shout out to the truck drivers. Shout out to the CDL niggas. See, they be telling y'all hibachi everywhere. I don't want none of that soup now. I don't want none of that soup. And I want my steak well done. I want my steak well done. No red in it. Oh my God. Listen, man. Fleming's. Oh, yeah, no. Lord. Yeah, Ruth Chris, Capital Grill. Yep. From January to May, they're going straight from that motherfucking buffet. Juicy crab, anything with crab in it. And bruh, for 18 years, they run the same game. 18 years. Nothing to show for it. All this assistance, all that money. And brothers, is why I tell y'all, man, listen. This is not something we started. This is not something that we wanted. But it will be a disservice to the men after us, our replacements, to let this shit go on, not point it out, not call it out, and not shut these bitches the fuck up. Bitch, because you got free money from the government, you're still not on my level. Okay? I do this year round. I don't get a boost or a bump. You know what I'm saying? Just tax time. All right? This is my lifestyle. This is what I'm used to. Okay? You see how the fucking manager come shake my hand? I'm a regular. All right? He can't wait for your ass to get up out of here. Detroit is all you can eat buffet warehouse Section 8 version. I don't know what that one is, man. That's got to be a Detroit thing. Yep. And again, man, that's the game they run until, again, brothers, not fall for it, bro. I know you're going to have that fine ass bit that, and listen, and in a lot of cases, man, black don't crack. All right? But again, man, don't let the bullshit fool you, man. All right? All right? Brother, again, hit that shit, quit that shit, and send that bitch back to where she motherfucking her habitat, dog. Leave her to the trap, the trenches and the traps that she used to. Don't wife that hoe, man. Don't do it. Don't save her, bro. Do not save this woman, dog. The bitch that played you and then feel like, you know what I'm saying, she done seen your whole progression, and now she want to pop up on some hey big head type shit. Hey big head, hey, you trying to get some head? What's good? Coming at her just like that, because that's what she used to for them niggas in the hood. Yeah, bitch, is what, like, whatever. Now again, you gotta be as blunt or whatever, but let her know from jump. Like, look, shawty, hey, what's going on? What the business is? You know what I'm saying? Talk to her in her language, man. Get down to her vernacular. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta roll it back, man. Talk to her in her native tongue, brother. You know what I'm saying? Let her know that, hey, listen, I know how this shit go. Be mindful who you playing with, ho. You feel me? Listen, I shot at Detroit. Hey, listen, brother. Yes, indeed. Yes, hey, 2 for 1. You know how we get down. See, Detroit, that's another one to even consider. That more, listen, the food stamp money shit turn into real money. Turn to real motherfucker. Yes, indeed, Freemans. Please stick to the trenches and the traps that you used to. Hey, shawty, come here, girl. Hey, Red. Come here, Red. Outside the club shit, whatever shit, walking through the mall. Hey, Red, bring your fine ass here, Red. What's going on with you? What's up with you, Red? So let's start know what the business is. Listen, man. A little bit more refinement to it. But you got to get her attention now. Listen, man, the best thing to be is a non-hood nigga that's from the hood. Like, bro, a lot of us have had the hood or know the ways of the hood and so on. Shawty, I ain't never been no slider, no rider, nose wiping, none of that shit. I've been on the sidewalk. But at the same time, I know how this shit go. I've studied you, ma'am. Okay? Studied you. You know what I'm saying? A couple shiny things. You know what I'm saying? Put a little twang on my motherfucking accent shit. Need be. You know? Take you to a restaurant where they got like 3 forks. You out of there, baby. You gone. It is what it is. Exactly, Cortez. Exactly, man. Give her that full hug where you grip them cheeks. Come on, baby. Come on. Give me a hug, baby. Grip both of them cheeks, baby. You know what I'm saying? You got to make her feel like she, you know what I'm saying? Bring her defenses down because you know they are non-street nigga, you know what I'm saying, repellent. But again, man, listen. Pussy is not the motherfucking goal. All right. Pussy. Now, I'm not saying it's all about you're gonna hit all the pussy. Listen, man. Every man want pussy at some point in time. Okay. I'm just saying, if and when the opportunity presents itself, it's one of these bitches that have used to and said all this fucking negative shit about, you know, the 9 to 5 niggas, lame niggas, and educated lames or whatever shit, whatever. Brother, she's going to come knocking. Why? Because again, she's out. She is aged out of their ripping and running of the fucking street shit, bro. Bitch can't be in her motherfucking mid to late 30s, man. Still motherfucking trying to hide packs for niggas. High speed chases with niggas and shit. Her nerves bad. You know what I'm saying? She can't take that shit even exciting no more. She's scared now. She's scared. You know what I'm saying? She done been in a couple shootouts. She done had motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? She got grazed. Damn, baby, what's that scar right there on your arm? Well, you know, my baby daddy, you know. Oh, no, say no more, baby. Say no more. See, baby, we safe over here. Okay? We safe. All right? I ain't got no ops. Ain't got no warrants. You know what I'm saying? Got clean record. You know what I'm saying? The bitch's mind start changing again because what? That biological imperative of survival. She done been living too long on, you know what I'm saying, ripping and running in the streets. She wants some security. She wants some comfort. And again, baby, hey, you can enjoy it for the little time we're here. But I got to take you back to the hood, my dear. Okay? Ooh, you got a house. Ooh. Yeah, I got a house, but we gonna go to this hotel. My cleaning lady ain't come through, so we go to this room. But yeah, this bitch is my house right here. Make sure you don't show the bitch the address. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got a house, but you know what I'm saying? My cleaning lady ain't came through, whatever. You know, my son, I don't let people be around my kids and shit. So right now, we gonna go to this room. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, one of these days, though, you know, I'll come bring you through, get you a little tour, whatever, blah. Yeah, man, listen, dog. Listen. Black men having a positive image is a threat to black women. Just like black men getting passports and going out here to the world globally is a threat to black women because other people get to see black men in a positive light, and now they got to fucking compete with these other hoes they just can't fight. Can't. Suling, Mayling, Rosa, Consuela, fucking what, Umfufu. You know what I'm saying? All these women, all these other cultures and all these different things. Ooh, he's very big, handsome, strong. I hear they have. I hear that they are experts when it comes to.
Don't let every man hit the bottom of your vagina, the root of your vagina.
But they don't know about the bottom. They don't know about the bottom.
Yeah.
I think they call it the bottom. Listen, man. Black man, brother, don't sell yourself short out here. Telling you, man, the whole and this is going to be the crazy part of the great separation that's going on, that's happening. Excuse me. Okay, as more brothers go out here and represent black men globally, as more brothers stay here Bro, how many times y'all go fucking test the shit? Right? There's many brothers, man, that stay here again, represent black men positively, right? And more of us are out here, man. And these women are looking. And trust me, bro, they looking. Okay? Everybody complaining about these motherfucking mixed ass, you know, NBA players, NFL players, and all this other shit. Well, shit. Don't you want a fucking first round draft pick, son? If you was a woman, gene pool wise, what you trying to do? Hmm? What are you trying to do? Yes, indeed, forever blessed. That good scripture. Yes, indeed. And the Lord said, okay, separating the wheat from the tares, man. That's a real thing right there, brother.
And say, thank you, Lord. Tell him, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Indeed. So now we got to get to the other side of it.
Sukiana responds to followers criticizing her looks and her VMA appearance.
I'm sick of y'all saying that not successful. What? Who not? Who not? This came from the streets, baby. This what you get when you work hard out here in these streets for real. Not no little one either. To get on here and have to humble these hoes up. I don't want to humble y'all up. I don't. The VMAs, I knew it was gonna be boring. It was gonna be boring. I had to come through and turn it up. Except for my girls. You see my girls do their thing. They turned that shit up. But yeah. Now let me hit that one time. Face card ain't declining, baby, at all. Y'all thought a bitch was gonna get her nose done. I'm not about to do that.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Come on. What that say? What is right here? That's the paw print for the good cat. That's a
Again, man, this is the epitome of black femininity. This right here is the epitome of black femininity right here, man. That good cat, eating man ass, twerking. We're gonna get to it.
Sukiana responds to followers criticizing her looks and her VMA appearance.
I'm sick of y'all saying that not successful. What? Who not?
Sukiana responds to followers.
Oh shit. Yeah. So this, for you guys that don't know, this is the VMA Awards where I think Nicki Minaj was hosting, and of course Suki Hana had to twerk on the red carpet. Oh wow, man. He had to twerk on the red carpet, man. Wild, right? But wait, there's more. What's up with you, bro? Go ahead.
Not much, man. I'm honestly at that point where I'm starting to consider like even though it sounds bad, but maybe it's true. Like maybe we create the environment that we act like we dislike so much. You get what I'm saying? Like Sukiana can't exist unless somebody ain't like gonna smash Sukiana. Am I wrong for that? Like thinking that way?
As far as what now?
That no one will smash a Sukiana unless no one will smash the Sukiana.
Yes and no.
Explain.
Well, this is what I'm saying. So when it comes to whoa. So when it comes to niggas are opportunists when it comes to pussy. Okay. Now
Amen.
there's a lot of things that I wouldn't pursue. I would never pursue. But if it fell in my lap, I'm going. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. I'm not. Now Suki Hana, no. Like no, she eat ass and she's hideous without the makeup on, and she's just a nasty bitch. So no. But a lot
For
of these
real
women out
though.
here, man. Again, she's attractive, bro. Listen, multiple.
Nah, Sukiana real mid. She mid pack. The only thing is, I mean, you can't really fix things if brothers next to you ain't willing to not smash Sukiana.
Now go
Like,
ahead.
does that make sense? Does that make sense? Like, if brothers ain't willing to give her any attention, then it wouldn't make sense to even say that. Because at that point, it's like, damn, I got to be on my own. Because
No. It's not. Well,
like
hold on.
no, I'm saying like when other brothers like you ever heard a brother say, I just want the mouth. And then I'll sit there and be like, you was attracted to the face? And then they like, well, no, bro, I just wanted the mouth. I was like, nah, you just listening to some thirsty ass nigga who said something. I'm just wondering if like, because I'm wondering like, a certain level of like, there's a certain level of cognitive dissonance. Like, you can't think you that bad unless somebody giving you that attention.
No. That's not. No. Well, no. That's where you're wrong, brother. Again, the reason why black women is I'm every woman, right? So if you're every woman, no matter what you do, there's not going to be anything negative that can come from you. You have to have that
But that
understanding.
also means that there's nothing that makes you positive either.
Yeah, but you don't care about that. You don't care about that.
At that point, it kind of goofy because it's like you do care about that. You do want to see better than you do want to be seen as or perceived as better than others, while also like you want to get credit for not being a hoe, but at the same time, you don't want to be discredited for acting like a hoe sometimes.
No, no, bro. Their whole identity and success is off of them having the whore persona. Like the most famous and most popular black women get paid off of whoredom. So
That's
no,
definitely true. I ain't gonna get you. I ain't gonna act like that ain't true.
yeah, they're fully embracing it. They're fully embracing it, and again, making that the identity of black women. I don't see why. That's why I say the quote unquote good black women are just as bad because they're not coming out and speaking out against this shit to say again. I'm gonna say this again, man. I said this, and I'm the only person saying it. I'm gonna say it again. Black women right now are the face of STDs and man ass eating. And
Now that I do not understand. I don't know how to actually like deal with that. Like if a bitch say I'ma eat a nigga ass, like I had me a bitch not too long ago talking about like she was singing that song all the time, and I was just sitting there like, would you do that? And she was like, man, I'm just saying. And I'm like, but what are you saying? And it's like, "Well, I'm just saying, like, if a nigga like it's an interesting conversation to have because you're 50-50 this way. It's like, okay, niggas doing this is gay. I'll never want my ass ate, but that's gay to you. But you would still fuck them niggas still. But you call them gay as if it's a negative, while also acting like gay motherfuckers are a positive for you. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It really don't like at that point. It kind of makes this whole thinking about fatherhood and being married. Like it kind of feels like it it's an unachievable goal, if that makes sense. Like you don't have a standard. It's just I mean I ain't even trying to act that way, but like how you feel at the time. But you only willing to bend to whatever if you think you're gonna catch a dub behind it. That makes sense.
Again, this is the definition of black women. That's it.
So they don't want to catch a dub. They just want to win.
Well, it's not even a win. The thing and the problem is this: for an entertainer, she actually gets paid for this, right? The problem is, again, like I told y'all, and I say this all the time, and people don't seem to understand it or they want to deny it. Black people are the only group of people that cannot differentiate entertainment from reality. Whatever
Yeah,
reason,
but why don't but the only difference is though is why like I can understand not making a differentiation between entertainment and reality. The sad part is black people act out that area of entertainment and then
they repeat it and imitate it. Everything from the sexuality to the violence. That's the problem.
yeah, but the only other side is like I mean, if you respect that entertainment could be reality, do you respect the outcomes that could come with said reality?
No, they're not considering that though. That's what I'm trying to. That's the problem. These are adults.
Cause no, like I had me a little like little cute one. She was cute, like brown skin, and Shorty hit me with oh, you a light skinned bitch or a white bitch, cause you expect to not be disrespected, and by disrespected, cause everybody think of it a different way. Like, bitch, why the hell would you ever tell me that a bitch that don't look like you would treat me better? And it was just like, damn, like I was dating you because I liked you. But you don't believe that I can't get you believe that I can't get that from you. Or I should not get that from you. At this point, I really believe like forget the whole woke piece, but it's just like, nah, this is you willingly choosing to not work shit out in a way that works. Like shit, you done been through the whole little situation. You a dad or whatever. I never have been. I just avoided doing shit when I seen a chick do certain shit. And they like, damn, you don't really care that much. But I'm like, damn, you fucking my life up means that I care more? Like me allowing you to do so. You feel what I'm saying?
Shout out to Will's Wardrobe. Chick said that to me because I didn't let her eat in my car or change the station. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, bro. But this is the thing. Again,
if she a messy bitch, don't let her eat in your car. But like, I mean, like, come on, man. Everybody, nigga, I eat in my car.
No, bro. No, I don't let my kid eat in my car, bro. The good car. The kid don't eat in the good car. So no.
That's crazy.
You're not that hungry.
I make my little nieces and nephews like, hey, yo, put a napkin on your lap before you start eating.
No, you're not.
You want to open up the ketchup? Ooh.
If we're not eating at the restaurant, we'll be home in time enough for you to.
Nigga, the only reason why I let you eat in my car was because I knew I was gonna have to clean it. Like,
nah, fuck that. No,
I don't want to clean it, but I let you in here today. You're a kid.
Delayed gratification, man. But no, this is what I'm saying, right? So again, this dynamic of the representation of black women is nothing but sexuality and debauchery. Okay, that's what it is. Every now and again you get something positive, like the girl that just won the US Open, right? That young lady, shout out to her. I don't know what her name is. Y'all help me out in the chat. Again, black women defend this, and if you say something, you gay, you don't get no pussy, you just mad, you hating, all these different things. If you even bring it to light and you say, well, hey man, can y'all be something more than just ass shaking and all this, this very, very graphic sexual activity? Like,
This is the negative, bro. This is the negative situation where this is where it becomes a negative of being a man. You know damn well if some shit ain't gonna bend to the way that you know it could bend, that actually makes sense. You just leave it alone. So once you leave it alone, it leaves that other person the opportunity to just say what is. I don't know how to actually give a shit about
appreciate y'all.
a chick. Nah, but I'm saying a chick could mess up your car, a chick could, or her kids could mess up your house. But realistically, you know damn well the only reason why I had to deal with that shit is only because I let them motherfuckers in my shit. At that point, you eating it.
Yeah, but why are you letting the bitch bring her kids to your house?
Because you're an idiot.
How can we help you? Okay.
But you can definitely not let that bitch in your shit. It ain't enough of us willing to actually say, hell nah, I ain't gonna let that shit pop up on me.
No. Well, I don't agree. That's what I don't agree with. Again, I'm telling you, listen, for one, the majority of dudes, man, aren't fucking with just these hood booger bitches.
Yes, he is.
When he arrives, let me know.
I believe we is. Because I ain't gonna lie. I like hood booger bitches. I love hood booger bitches for what they for.
Yeah, bro,
I'll bring it by.
Why get mad at them? I realize that you got a million insecurities and you don't know how to figure shit out. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just about to dip some dick in you. But I don't care how you feel about being insecure about not being light skinned or any of that shit.
This is the difference. So are you pursuing them or are they approaching you?
They approached me. I was asked for relationships.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
I didn't want one.
But that's what I'm saying. So again, so why are you agreeing to terms of something you don't want?
Well, I'm not gonna agree. I'm gonna walk away. It's just not that I completely understand. I'm not gonna deal with that. It's just why not do better in a situation where you feel like you could benefit.
Yeah, but I'm confused. You said you was dealing with the bitch raggedy ass kids. So the only way you be dealing with her raggedy ass kids if you agree to the terms of y'all trying to do a relationship thing.
Yeah, but I only told her, hey yo, if this doesn't happen, I can't do it.
Yeah, all right, man. I don't know.
I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anyone else. I just said no, I don't want to do it.
That's a part of the problem. So again, I'm glad you said that. So again, brother, you need to start acting like you're better than someone else because again, black women acting like they're better than black men when they're not. So this is where we fuck up at. This whole mentality of that, bro. Better men, better people overall do exist, dog. Michael Jordan is the best basketball player to ever play, wasn't it? You think Michael Jordan ever said, "I'm as good as motherfucking the 15th man on the bench"? No. You think fucking tech wise, right? You think fucking Elon Musk walks around thinking he's as good as or the same as equal as some person starting up a fucking tech firm or whatever tech fucking thing? No, he does not. Bro, we gotta get out of this fucking bullshit ass mentality as to where everybody's the same, everybody's equal, bro. That's not. It's not a jab at you. It's not a jab at you. It's not didn't disrespect you. It's not manly.
No way.
It's not manly. Men are competitive by nature. All right. Even subconsciously, you do it if you don't realize it. To where I'm better than that nigga, whether it be at physical activity or charisma or intelligence or whatever, so on and so forth. Competitive. Well, I say most competitive minds. A lot of competitive minded men look at that, and again, you do that in order so you can improve. Not just be like I'm better than this nigga, so on and so forth. It's like you pick them apart. All the best people have told you, man, and they'll go through and tell you, well, hey, I knew he would do this, this, and this, so I had to improve. I used what his strengths were to make myself better because this is where he was better than me at. So
now let me shout out Lil Big Nate in a certain response. I'll say this. If you were trying to actually go for a certain outcome, then you are. And that's if you expect other men to do well by themselves. Now, if you want to do well by yourself, which is fine, because I'll be real, like we've all lived a certain type of life, and we realize what niggas are just out the way, and you ain't moving like him. Why exactly would you attribute to negative problems for a guy you don't know?
Well, how would you be attributing to negative problems for him?
Only because you know that his bitch a thought. Like we've all been through that. Like, all right, yo girl a hoe. We know this yo girl. I can hit it because I'm bored today. It's Tuesday.
Yeah, but but that's again, that's a dynamic he can't control, and I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about.
But it's a dynamic that we can control if we have the upper, we got the upper hand in it. That's my control. Am I supposed to do wrong by you just because I know it makes me look better?
Well, it don't make you look better if you know so again, if you know that's this man's old lady and you dealing with her anyway, you know she got a nigga. Well, first off, you need to understand that there's danger that comes with that. First off,
what
right?
kind of man am I for accepting it?
What do you mean?
What kind of man am I accepting it? If it was your wife and I knew I could hit that, like I knew I could hit this bitch, should I still hit your wife?
But again, yeah, that brother, it's on her. It's not on you. You're not the one that's married.
Yeah,
so again,
but
also, hold on. Also,
wait.
Go ahead.
Nah, okay, all right. What I'm saying is this: like, the last thing I would expect or hope to happen is you to do that to me. Should I do that to you if I don't want it done to me?
No, of course, but now you're now you're talking about again,
Morality.
integrity, morality, all these different things. Of course not. You do unto others, right? That's what I'm saying. But that's a very, very small situation. A lot of the times, that's you're into something now that's more so of if the woman is not being faithful to the man that she's with, be it her husband, be it a boyfriend, be it a whatever, that's on the woman. Okay. A man in a perfect world, of course, a man wouldn't knowingly deal with a woman that he knows is involved with a guy seriously. Yeah, but we don't live in a perfect world. So that's why we have the rules, bro code. Look, man, you don't go for the nigga, you go for your bitch. It's not the nigga's job to not knock your bitch. It's your bitch's job to not get knocked by a nigga. Right?
I don't believe that because of the simple fact that if you know damn well that this bitch owned, nigga, you shouldn't do it. Cause
I understand that's
I'm saying certain men don't think a certain type of way.
Yeah,
and certain men like to ride behind that.
I would say
I don't think it would be smart to do it.
The finer your bitch, the more niggas that's willing to fuck her, even if she's involved, bro. That's just how it goes.
Yeah, but niggas shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's a lot of things niggas shouldn't do, nigga, but they do.
A lot of shit niggas shouldn't do that they do though.
Yeah.
Look, what was the main topic?
What do you do? What do you do with them niggas who do that? Hold on. What do you do with niggas who do that?
Let's read.
No, you end up putting niggas on a shirt for shit like that. That's what's gonna happen. So why are we talking about?
Sometimes it gotta happen. Sometimes some niggas gotta go on their shirt for a while until it's over.
No, I don't. What was the topic, bro?
But you're right. Hold on. Let's redirect, bro. Let's go back. Yeah, the original topic. Appreciate the KP for coming up, bro. Black women shitting on black men for wearing suits, and black men having a positive male image. So black men, and let me try to find out.
So in other words, you're not nigger. If you're not nigger, they don't want you. They want you to be nigger with the E.
Let's be honest though.
You're not a criminal.
Listen,
it's no good.
No, listen. They love hood niggas in suits. That's the one thing I realized. Like, I got hood nigga cousins who do a whole bunch of dumb ass shit, and I sit there and be like, "So you liked him in a suit because it's rare." That's the only thing. He set something off that she did not expect. Oh, he wearing a suit, but that means nothing.
No. He said black men were shamed because they wore suits. Now, just because one chick liked a nigga that had a suit and he was a hood nigga, doesn't mean that's what they like. They don't, bro. I've heard these conversations about these broads. I got a sister-in-law that's dumb as fuck, and she repulses suits. All she wants is Jordans jerseys, bullshit. If you wear a suit around her, she'll probably fucking flip you off or cuss you out. I mean, that's what they are, bro. That's their program. Could you imagine somebody looking like Sexy Red talking about she was with some dude with a suit? She wouldn't even fit. She don't fit. And most of these hoes don't fit. These hoes don't even fit. They barely fit going into Walmart, bro. You know that. You see the bitches in Walmart.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Shout out to Dreddy Bean. How many niggas wearing a suit on a date? And Dreddy Bean, that's what I'm saying. The majority of men don't even wear suits. The majority of people, like in general, do not wear suits. So the issue.
Hey, fantastic. They don't even want you with slacks and a shirt on.
Yeah,
that's how fucked up they are, bro.
But KP, the problem was that the beginning of the line started with young black boys. It was little boys, little kids, and she classified all of them, what we say all the time, as niggas, right? So even the innocence of a young black boy that, you know what I'm saying, is out here trying to help portray a positive image of black men and black boys, it's a problem.
Bro, she would have rather seen him with a stick in his hand. That's how fucked up they are. If he had a stick in his hand, she would have applauded it, bro. That's how they work.
Oh God! Wow! Shout out to call for President Anthony, man. When I wear nice clothes out, black women approach me randomly, say, "I bet you like that white, like them white girls and vote for Trump." I'm like, wrong, and that's what I'm saying, man. It's crazy. Again, even when you just do something, you know what I'm saying, and like I said, bro, we all have things that we dress up for occasionally or whatever. Like, bro, I did the same thing. Oh, okay, you dressed up or whatever. Like you said, bro, it could be slacks and a button up, right? And then you'll get attacked or joked or chastised because you're outside of the norm of what a nigga's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Where you going? Who you all dressed up for? And you know, like if it's not from an older black woman, it's gonna have a negative connotation to it. It's gonna be like this fucking, you know, this little weird jab type shit. And it's like, bitch, what's wrong with you?
Bro, they gone, bro. They going on another level, bro. It's amazing though, because they put black men in a no-win situation. They're gonna be the ones that claim they crying because you got killed by the police because you were stereotyped. But then these same hoes gonna stereotype you. Bitch, get out of here.
Yeah, shout out to Cortez. Shout out to Zero, man. Like Zero said, the boardroom Pookie, right? They want the nigga that's done soul motherfucking blocks, rocks, motherfucking shootouts on the fucking corner. They done did it all. They done slept.
Fantastic. They want you on that like the Lil Wayne album cover, Carter 3, with the suit on, with the tattoos on your face.
yeah. They want you to be the most the conglomerate hood nigga, right? They want you to be the Fortune 500 fucking, you know, CEO hood nigga. And like I said, man, hey, along with two of the worst shows that ever fucking happened, bro. Two of the worst shows that ever happened to niggas or black women were fucking Scandal and fucking Power. Okay, Scandal and Power, bruh. These bitches right here. Again, goatee niggas. All right, Power was goatee niggas, but outside of that, bro, these bitches wanted a nigga that was just you know, he ghost. You know what I'm saying? So telling you, man. Yeah.
Hey, bruh, that is the one, because you know the ironic thing about that is, you know, the Kirk Franklin situation just popped up, then the Kerry Washington situation popped up too. So I'm like, look at this shit.
You know what's I didn't get to see the situation with Kerry Washington. So what happened with Kerry Washington?
Bruh. So I'm gonna just fill you in a little bit. So Kerry Washington from Scandal fame. Evidently her mama lied and said that her daddy was her daddy when that ain't her daddy, the man that she married to. She claims that they got a sperm donor in the 70s. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's where
in the 70s, bro. Kerry Washington got to be born about 75, 76. She's about 46, 47.
Dude, one thing that nobody wants to understand is Ghost fucked his own situation up. Ghost could have left Tasha and left it out the way and not had any of the problems he had. Ghost probably wouldn't have died if he actually told Tasha, I need to go.
Well, he couldn't. He could again. That's another thing. That's another thing for another day. Bringing the power down, the whole that dynamic of the drug kingpin, family. That's a whole nother archetype and a whole
No,
crazy.
I'm talking about leaving that bitch alone because you know that she volatile, and
Shout out to
just letting her know out the way.
That's coming up next. And shout out to Josh, man. Shout out to Josh for hitting me up with this, man. Appreciate you, Josh. Y'all know I'm going in on this one. Listen, bro. Even then, even that, the 66666 nigga is not enough. I'm telling y'all, man. And again,
Wait, fantastic. And where did Terrell Owens go to school at? At HBCU, didn't he?
HBCU.
Full of black brides. Right?
Yeah, of course. And he said it. And he talked about all the shit we talk about here. And I told y'all, man, listen, this whole thing about, bro, black man, once you understand, bro, that everything is your fault, there's nothing you can do right, and anything can disqualify you from a black woman picking you, dog, you will never, ever try to clown another black man because a bitch. The worst thing, nigga, she don't want to fuck you. Nigga, again. Hold on, real quick. Let me say this. No, shout out to Steph. Steph is cold. Just posted his latest video. And he said the shit I tell y'all niggas all the time, bro. A bitch will get in public and she'll talk about how ugly a nigga is and how a nigga ain't that and nigga so on and so forth and la la la. And lo and behold, bro, whole time that nigga blowing her motherfucking back out. Any nigga out here that's taking the word of a bitch when it comes to a nigga, bro, you super goofy to me. And use the fact of the matter of the perception of success or lack thereof he's having with black women as a measure of him, dog. I swear, you niggas don't know the half, dog. That's all I would say.
No, niggas do know the half. Niggas actually denying that they know what they know. And that's the crazy part.
Exactly. So, all right, well, you do
know.
But
that's because these niggas are socialized and be so scared. Look, bro, like, I'm at the age, I'm about to be 40, right? So I'm watching motherfuckers that end of life come around, grandma them, and all the decisions that got to be made for about the will, about the house, and all that type of shit, right? Fantastic. So what I'm watching too is my uncles, my father-in-law, and shit like that. They dealing with their sisters, and their sisters keep undercutting them for shit that need to be done for the house, for the will, and all that shit, bruh. That's something we haven't even really touched on.
How the fuck your sister undercutting you on what shit?
Listen,
like,
brother, slow down. Let me explain it, brother. You hold the horses. So look, bro, this is what you got to understand. No matter what you do as a black man, if your sister is close to your mama, more likely than not, nigga, you on the outside looking in. You just there. Wait, hold on. You just there to operate and get shit done. And then when you try to get shit done, guess who's gonna stop you? Most likely your sisters. That's who's gonna stop you. I'm watching it with my uncles and my in-laws, bro. I'm watching it right now. And they call me and they tell me what the fuck going on.
I be wondering about y'all. Because like some of my brothers, they got sisters, and I done sat there and been like, damn, you got a soft heart for a lot of shit that you don't have to be like soft about. Cause nigga, you're doing something against you. For real, niggas be lying. You got sisters?
No, not me. I'm saying you didn't listen to the story, man. Jesus, you gotta listen.
Nah, bro, I was listening. I'm like, damn.
Fantastic. Did you hear the story, bro?
Because I ain't got no sisters.
I said my uncles and my in-laws. I'm watching them deal with the will, the houses of the grandparents, right?
Yeah.
And what's happening is that the sisters are undercutting them when they try to get work done to the houses, or they try to set up meetings to do things like get the will written out the correct way, who's gonna get what. That's what I'm talking about, brother. This happens on a larger scale, and then later on in life, they'll talk about, well, we just messed up with grandma's house. Yeah, y'all fucked it up because y'all got in the way of y'all brothers basically setting everything up that was gonna be right. That's usually what happens, bro. That's what I'm watching.
I'm willing to give you that, because I ain't gonna lie. My granddaddy house, that shit definitely ain't worth it. Like, we don't have no touch on that. Only a daughter that he had got touch on that. And I don't understand why. Because I know that she financially isn't sound enough to take care of that shit.
Let me read this quick. Shout out to the Sun's Hot Rock for the 5. I greatly appreciate you, brother. They're telling themselves when they say you look like the type that dates white girls. What they're saying is they can't see themselves with a black man like you. And shout out to Sun's Hot Rock, man. Again, I told y'all the inferiority complex that black women have, man. Again, I told you, it's just there waiting, and you could do something that, and it's the what is it, y'all? What is it? He too good, he too nice, he too whatever, right?
What is too good?
Well, let me explain to you, bro. So the fumble a good nigga fucking syndrome. Black women do not know how to have a non-toxic relationship. Okay, especially up until they're like old, until they're like in their 40s or whatever, and they understand after all of the failures and all of the fucking bad decisions and all the wrong niggas and just complete total misunderstanding of what a relationship is supposed to be. And because she's able to get niggas to entertain her because she still has some level of sexual marketplace value and attractiveness, and she's able to fucking leverage that against the men she deals with, until she's forced with no choice to accept the men that she does not want because she cannot get the men she wants, and she no longer get the men she wants, then all of a sudden they have this epiphany and they understand how shit is supposed to be. That's the
so
fucking,
only because your life fucked up now you understand how shit works.
and it's forced into it. But the point of fact of the matter is, again, and this is why I say this big fissure, right, that's happening in the whole relationship dynamic, and why there's this big divide, is that men understand this now. Again, the 9-to-5 dudes, the good niggas, the quote unquote whatever you want to call them, are understanding it. No, bitch, if you can figure this out when you fucking 45, you understand this shit at motherfucking 29. Okay, you're an adult, and every other group of women do this way earlier than what you do. And on top of it, again, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to be a part of the 15% of women that are the ideal women that the black men want. When we did,
but 9.5 times out of 10, you're not going to admit that actually was the situation.
Yeah, they're never gonna take blame. They're never gonna. They're never gonna. Bro. These women, black women, do not admit to even fumbling a good nigga, dog. They don't. They'll just tell you it's no good black men.
The only thing is that I could say that's true is they do admit to fumbling good niggas. They just admit to doing it to people that they really confide in. And nah, they do, because they like they friends. No, I'm saying like they friends will come back to me and tell me, "Hey, I know I should have fucked with you before, but I know damn well she ain't do you right." And I'm like, "Wow, I was never trying to fuck with you, only cause I wanted to do right by my bitch. But you knew damn well my bitch wasn't for me, but you would never tell my bitch she was doing wrong by me."
Well, again, man, it's that weird fucking thing of where I'm telling you, man, the worst fucking possible situation. A lot of the times, niggas gotta go through it, bro. Like
That sound like some Jeffrey Lee Peterson shit, nigga. For real, you choosing to be evil just because you got hurt one day. Like, bitch. The only thing, like, I had me a bitch, and I told her, I was like, "All right, you want to do the whole little 1-2 family whoop whoop? All right, I'm gonna pay for 75% of the crib we gonna move into, and you pay for that 25. If you can't pay for 25, I don't believe you."
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. You understand that anything over 0% is 50-50, though. You do understand that, right?
I expect to actually pay for most of the shit only because it's just like, all right, fine.
Yeah, but you still. I'm asking you a question though. Do you understand that anything other than 100-0 is 50-50 to black women, right?
That don't mean it's sound, but yes.
All right, so that's what I'm saying. So that's again another thing that they're using as a knock against black men, bro. I got so much shit in loaded up, bro.
Where is the dub we gonna catch, bro?
Well, nah, the dubs are being caught. It's just that because more brothers are fucking again.
But who wanna have a dub where you gotta live separate from your kids?
Well, I mean, that's something that's something you again, man. That's a whole nother issue because that's involving the court system. All right. So that's involving legal and policy and stuff. That's gonna take a lot of more time to change. It's not something we can handle on our own. And again, it's not just affecting us, it's affecting men as a whole. The thing
Now, out
about
of curiosity, I've been wanting to ask you, within the system where there are certain bills changed that we don't get to vote on, what can we do proactively to stop those things from happening?
as far as what?
Like okay, just things you don't vote on, sanctuary cities, things like that.
Well, that's totally
If
separate.
I don't vote on it, why does it get to occur?
Well, no, that's totally separate. Again, sanctuary cities is totally separate of family law. Family law is something of itself. So, like I said, that's another thing for.
Did we get to vote on that?
To a degree, yes and no. But the law has to even be presented in order for it to change. Like they just had it here in Florida. Florida just had a tremendous change in the family law thing here in the last 2 months or so. Another thing too, from a criminal aspect, yesterday. Was yesterday or today? They put it into law to where if any person does any type of sex crimes to a child under the age of 12, they get the death penalty, or they're eligible for the death penalty. So
I
again,
don't feel like that's wrong.
Huh?
I don't feel like that's wrong.
Yeah, I don't feel like it's wrong either. So that's the whole aspect of it. The laws can only be changed as the laws are presented. If the laws are never presented to the people to vote on, then you can't vote on them and you can't change them.
But at that point, it lets you know that you do not have control of your political system. Someone could shut the government down, and this is what it is. Like it can be that.
That's not just one group of people. That's the whole. So that's what I'm saying. You're talking about a problem that black men would never be the saviors or the benefactors of, and the causers of the fucking change. Anyway, you don't have the votes, you don't have the number of people to affect that change. You be a part of it, but you still be a minority in it. So that's what
Now
I'm saying.
with me, okay, with me understanding that, I'm saying that, okay, I get it. If we voted for such and such person, this could happen. But what exactly does it take to remove their say so regarding some shit I don't agree with? Because I'm not entirely sure if my political base agreed with that or disagreed with me.
Who is they though?
Part of my political base.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You can't do that. You can't remove people's right to vote, fam. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but there are certain things that you can't vote on. So you're all right, and I'm just saying Roe versus Wade. In my opinion, I know how many times I can get out of caring about any of that shit. Roe versus Wade. You have a kid, and maybe it's mine, and you want to get rid of it. Great. It's okay. It was my kid that I didn't feel like taking care of. You gave me an out. But if you kept that kid, what rights do I have to said kid?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That's something totally different, and that was a judicial thing, not a vote, brother. So the Roe versus Wade thing actually did what it should have done, and it's still, if you look into it, it depends on what state you live in. It wasn't eliminated or whatever. It's just sent down to the states, and the states made a decision about what what's going to be allowed or not allowed when it comes to abortion. So
what do you do at that point if you're not okay with it? Like,
what do you mean?
You don't participate in what doesn't affect you. You don't participate in it. That's your only choice.
Vote?
No. Hold on. Roe versus Wade was sent back to the states. If you don't want to have anything to do with it, then you just don't participate in it because your state has its own individual rules on that.
Or move.
There's nothing you can do after that.
Or you can move states if you don't agree with the policy.
You can move.
Go to a state that either supports it or does not support it, depending on whatever your beliefs are.
And in this
So,
economic time, if you moving, man, good
do
luck.
y'all believe that everybody should be on the same one too, or do you believe that every state should have their own one too?
No, no, bro. Again, the whole point and what's the name of it is this free choice, and it's a it's a decision to make. If you live in a certain places, there's always going to be liberal places, always going to be conservative places. You know what it is, and you have the right to again. And if you can change it, if you have enough votes to change it,
Move.
change it. But then
Like
you have to come in.
if I lived in Memphis and I knew a bitch wasn't shit, and I'd just love to let her get get an abortion just off the fact that I don't want to deal with that bitch. But I also live in I could also live in New York. At the same time, that kind of contradicts my statement. In
Yeah,
my mind, I'm kind of sitting there like 1, 2. Like I'll be honest, if even if I don't like your ass, like hey, I
You're
still
making
gonna
this
like
very
my kid.
difficult, bro. You're making
yeah,
this very
Yeah, it's
difficult.
making it difficult, but that's true.
No,
It's
you're
one or the
making it
other.
very
You gotta
difficult.
pick one. I
Yo,
know
yo,
I am.
it's another
I'm
guy.
willing to accept that
Let's
I am.
pass the mic to the new brother on the planet. I'm
yeah.
sorry, bro.
No, let me see. Yeah. So, CD, what's up with you, brother? Go ahead, brother. I greatly appreciate you coming up. What's up with you, man?
What's up, man? How y'all doing, man?
Hey, can't complain, brother.
Cool and
I
cool.
got an update for you. I came on here one time and told you, my homeboy, my best friend, got killed by his wife.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh,
In Louisiana, right? In Louisiana.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
why? Why did she kill him?
For she killed him for insurance money. Looked like, but um,
Yeah.
she out of jail, bro.
What?
They call her
What?
with, yeah. They call her saying that how she Googled 2 hours before she knocked my boy. He was getting in the shower. She had knocked him off or whatever. And 2 hours before she did it, she Googled how to delete somebody with their own weapon.
Uh huh.
Still, the prosecutor, she fumbled. They said she was diagnosed with schizophrenia.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
So she got off
everybody can
on.
get away with
So she got him
mental
out the
health.
way and got away with it legally.
Let him finish. Let him
Yeah,
finish his story. Let him finish his story.
everybody get away with mental health, but men. But yeah. So his family had got a lawyer, so they trying to get her locked back up now. But but anyway, with the laws, he was talking about the laws. The laws are already in place for you to do what you need to do with your kids. I
Hey,
mean,
sorry to interrupt you, brother, but I wanted to ask you. You said the prosecutor was the prosecutor
yeah,
a woman or a man?
a woman, of course.
Okay, that's what I thought
Yeah,
I heard you say.
yeah, yeah. The laws are already in place for you to do whatever you need to do. Is that if you enforce the laws or not? They're already there. I mean, the lawyers, they're not going to use it for you. You have to represent yourself in these courts to win as a man. And you have to learn the way to enforce the laws. See, when I went to child support court, I beat them. They had to drop the case right there. You know, they couldn't even proceed forward with the case because I already had beat them before I got into court. You know, but the laws are already in place, man. You just have to look them up good enough to know how to enforce it and be able to represent yourself in court. Because
Hey, brother.
the lawyers are going to go with the
The state.
courts every
Yeah, the
time.
state. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to you, brother, for again, man. I told brothers, listen, dog. If there's anything you can do, dog, the best thing you can ever do is represent yourself in court. Anything outside a criminal case or whatever, if it's civil or whatever, represent yourself. These again, if you do not know, these lawyers, man, they're all the members of the bar, members of the court. They all work for the court. Okay, defense or prosecutor or whatever, they all on the same team, bro. This is why when you niggas get these plea deals or so on and so forth, la la la, they're not thinking in the best fucking interest of you. The defense attorney is being like, well, hey man, listen, they had you dead to rights on a fucking murder charge. You got 5 bodies, and I got you 5 years, right? So it's not a win, but it's a win because you could have got a fucking life sentence. So he still gets to motherfucking put that out here and let everybody know they goddamn, Scarface or whoever the fuck your street name is. Hey man, that nigga had 5 bodies. They found that nigga, pulled him over in the trunk, and because they didn't do something right, the fucking lawyer got him, knocked that nigga down to 5 years, bro. He only got 5 years. He ain't snitch or nothing. So yeah, man, you gotta understand that shit. That's why I say a lot of times, bro, investing in yourself, bro. When it comes to legal shit, you can't beat it, man.
Yeah, you can't, because if you go in there trying to beat it with their laws that's in place, you're gonna lose every time. Like the child support pays the state money, for every $5 that they receive, for every $5, no, for every $400 that you give them, they receive like $5, and they multiply that $5 with a program through the state by 30 or something like that, and that's how they get the money from, which is illegal to do, to benefit to for the court to benefit from family court, but they don't care. They just roll right through you.
Yeah, but the main thing is, why the fuck, as a U.S. citizen, can't I bring that up and it be ignored? What happens after that? Because ain't nobody got enough force. Let's be honest. If, just in Florida, when they had that, the pornographic material within the children's books, I thought that was wild. I was like, you want to silence them people. I can't do anything because I voted for you to be against me in the first place.
Well, when it comes to the books, you're talking about a public school system, which is funded by the state. So
ain't my vote public?
Yeah, your vote is public, but it's still a public school, and these are companies. They can do anything they want to.
Can you explain me what the difference is between my public vote and what happens after I vote towards the children in the public school?
Because your vote, you're talking about a corporation. You're voting towards a corporation. A corporation can do whatever they want. When you're talking about your vote, it's the right to remove your child out the school system.
Now, at what point did they tell me that my own opinion has nothing to do with what they do?
Well, you have to look up this. It's this thing called. It's like the 11 Socialist something. The public school system is part of a socialist system. You have to do it.
You literally stroking me. Like, you told me something different, and you stroking me, and it's my job to figure out how to not let you stroke me.
No, because you are a part of the socialist system. So you didn't distinguish yourself between the socialist system and a regular system. By participating in the system, you are part of it. So you can't tell them what to do.
So at that point, I should not participate in shit. And
yeah, you gotta start your own shit. You have to start your own shit. You can't go to those people public school system and tell them what to do.
Okay,
that's not gonna work.
I'm perfectly okay with that. After that, though, what do I say to people that are linked in with me to fix this shit?
Wait, brother. Yeah, hold on, brother. You using the interesting.
You talking about stroking me? What?
Yeah, wait.
No, you literally is no homo. You stroking me. You playing me.
No, I'm
you
not.
Telling me something that's gonna happen. Nah, fuck pause. You convincing me that something ain't gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
No, I'm telling you, your child is a part of the socialist school system. It's a socialist program.
I have no children. Just let me say that.
Okay. Well, that's I'm telling you. You don't have no say so when it comes to public school system at all.
That's wrong.
Because because it's voluntarily, because you volunteered yourself to sign up for it.
That
They
makes
didn't make
sense
you
in that
sign up.
regard.
They didn't
It
make you
does make
sign up
sense.
for it.
You didn't make me. That is true.
So
But
yeah,
why wouldn't you do what I need you to do or ask you to do if I'm paying into your system?
because there's a bigger system that pays more than you.
Then why the fuck niggas that are within my camp ain't willing to actually accept, hey, fuck them. Stop paying into that system.
You don't have a choice, fam. You can't not pay because you got to pay taxes. So that's what I'm trying to. Brother, one of the biggest things that you pay in property tax, bro, is education for whatever the local. If you own property, you pay into the education during in your property taxes for the local, whatever the local school system is. If you play the lottery, again, you have the state lottery or whatever. That shit goes to what's the name. A lot of the stuff goes to education, bro. So that's something you can't get out
Facts.
of. Something you cannot get out of. It's not even negotiable. It's non-negotiable. So they're gonna get it out of your taxes one way or the other.
So how
They
do we
gonna get it
figure
at
out
this.
how to get out of this lose-lose?
There's no way. It's not. You're saying it's a lose-lose. It's not a lose-lose. More so as it's just how the way business is done.
Yeah, it is. You have the American system. You have the United States system.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
catch a dub when you can.
no, it's a duh. It's all depends on the people. If the people want good, then it's gonna be good. If the people support the bullshit, if you got mamas on welfare, they're gonna do everything they want to do with you. The more you get mamas off welfare, the less control they have.
But
All
you
right, so
hypothetically
at
saying,
that
go ahead.
point, am I better for
Oh,
letting her do her one too, or am I better to try to do better for myself? Am I wrong for that?
you can't, brother. Again, if you don't have any kids, bro, you're outside of the matrix. So I mean, like I said, you're not you're not suffering as much as a person with kids would suffer, or having to pay as much. That's what I'm saying. So it's something you can't really help or whatever. You're gonna pay into it regardless. So everybody's gonna pay into education, bro. They're never gonna stop. But if you don't have a
Yeah.
kid, then you're not affected anyway, because I mean the education doesn't affect you because you don't have kids being educated or lack thereof.
So I'm only fucked if I choose to be fucked.
I guess.
No, you're fucked. You're fucked if you don't have the mindset to instill into yourself, into your children, what the system is and what the system not. How you can, like Trump. Trump, okay, Donald Trump, he he can work inside the system and he can work outside the system. Look how many tax codes that he have and all this, getting away with not paying taxes. Jeff Bezos. Look at all those people. Those people know how to play the system. You just need to learn how to play the system like everybody else. But until you have a big business or some kids, you really won't. And until you go into these courts and have to battle for your children, you really won't understand how it works.
So there ain't no issue with using the system the way it needs to be used for your benefit.
I mean,
Facts.
like that's any situation, man. Like you gotta bend the situation to your will if you can, or try to persuade certain things that you can. You know what I'm saying? Like case in point, vote for school choice. There's no sense in just sending your kids to the public school because we see what's going on. If you do that because you want a quote unquote free babysitter, which it ain't free, it costs a whole lot for the babysitter. You know what I'm saying? All you're doing is just sacrificing your kids to the altar of, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Yep.
necessarily care about your kids like that. Homeschool your children, vote for school choice, because the money needs to follow the kids. The schools are failing, whatever, and the kids can't even damn read. Part of that's the parents, but the education ain't no better. And then they burn out the good teachers, whatever. So all you have is like, the teachers don't care, and that's a problem. And kids getting messed with by the teachers all over the states every week. Local news stories all across the country, man. It's crazy how
So
many happen like that.
so if we straight up say this, it would probably be better. And I'm not trying to shout out Jesse Lee Peterson or whatever the fuck, but you know damn well it ain't gonna work out certain ways for you. So it might be better to stand 10 toes down in a situation where you're mentally, like mentally and psychologically together, so you don't get questioned?
I don't
Is
understand.
that better? Like,
I
you
don't
know
understand.
damn well that there will be problems for you. Why not go out the way and choose to stand on your own 10 toes so no one can say anything to you?
What are you talking about? If you're living within the United States borders or whatever, you are going to be subject to some jurisdiction, or at least somebody else that thinks they are a jurisdiction, either over you or whatever, whether it be
So would it
federally
be
or
better
state.
to like fight their, should I
No,
fight
it's
their
better.
boundaries?
No, it's better to participate in the system. It's as you please and not. You have to educate yourself on the laws. Everything in America is law. Everything in America is a contract. Just understand that. If you can
So your only
understand
main issue is the fact that you don't understand law, and that's the reason why you lose.
Well, I mean, like
exactly,
look at it like a big game, right? And if you play Monopoly that game, sorry, you're gonna lose every time. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not the same rules, and most people are playing the game the wrong way. Case in point, like when my man over there with Free Game TV on the thing, I don't know your actual name. I just see your little icon. Like the Trump thing is a perfect example. Or whatever he used the tax code or whatever to be able to get out of certain whatever. But if you look at what's going on right now, he's a perfect example for if the state turns against you too. They just had a summary judgment in New York to dissolve his businesses off of one person's like edict. That is crazy.
yeah.
That's because them bitches is petty.
No, it's beyond petty, man. Like
No,
this is undermining the whole like rule of law and basically the founding of the country, man. But they do that to
yeah,
him. They do that to him. If they do that to him, what are they gonna do to our black ass?
Yeah, but
yeah,
at the same time, you got to think about these sanctuary states and whoop whoop.
No, I
When
don't.
was the last time they cared about your independent vote? Would you have said this motherfucker from Venezuela should be here and get the things that I or my grandparents fought for? Should be able to have. Like that doesn't make sense.
Look, I'm not for that, man. Like some moderate immigration is cool, but if you don't benefit the country or whatever, like nah, man. We like you do not need more people on the low side of the totem pole. You need
There
less
ain't no
than that.
moderation when it really come down to it. It's like you ain't got nothing going on. And we didn't actually invest to make sure you had nothing going on. Why do you need to be here?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about like just when it comes down to it. It's just one of those things where it's like, all right, I throw money in your pocket just because
Yeah.
you exist.
Fam. You keep you keep going to the illegal immigration. That's not a topic. That's totally separate and that's away from the topic whatsoever. The whole thing was the whole black male image, and now we're into the weeds about laws and all those other things. Let's get back on track.
Hey, on that fantastic whatever. I thought it was funny the whole suit thing, how that stunned something. But
Mm.
Hood Conservative pointed something out to me, man. And then even I was listening to old boy on Sunday, Uncle Hotel on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
But he was saying that there's nothing wrong with wearing a suit, you know what I'm saying, and like, showing up or whatever, but sometimes we be overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? Like a bunch of people have a tendency to all they want to do is play dress up. And then Hood said talking about like they be doing the fashion stuff, and for most of that stuff it's pretty not productive anyway.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Listen, and I agree. I saw what Hood said or whatever. Shout out to Hood Conservative and whatever. I saw listen, bro. I understand that, but at this point in this time, man, the essence of what it is like Slim Charles, right? Slim Charles fighting on that lie, and I don't even believe it was a lie. I believe it was something that was done in good spirits again because it had young black boys in there, and so on and so forth, to help the black male image. You may seem like it's nothing or whatever, blah, 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 but anything that counteracts the pants sagging, fucking, shirt off or face tattoos and all this kind of crazy shit, bro, we have to take it as that, and we got to stop nitpicking and tearing the shit down. Like, the same thing I say, like, well, a lot of other things when it comes to niggas, right? Bro, niggas are so down bad out here to where you have to keep, a lot of the times, man, just keep the criticism off of certain things unless it's blatantly obvious, has ulterior or nefarious meanings or dealings. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's the same thing. It's the same thing that comes like with the message that we have here, right? So niggas are all you niggas want to talk about is pussy and dick and this and that and other and blah, blah, blah. And again, shout out to the brothers. Again, bro, black girls don't do this. Black girls are promoting, black women are promoting the positive of the negative. Black women won't even come out and say anything negative about bitches shaking their ass, promoting STDs and eating man ass. So that's what we fuck up when we get out here and we like, oh well, putting on a suit don't do nothing. I'm not no suit nigga. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not for that. But at the same time, if you get a group of black men that get out here and they do something in the spirit of positivity, we need to support that positivity. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Like, honestly, there should be a channel of like positive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Especially on the black male side. Because, like, honestly, a lot of people, if they're not your neighbor, I'm talking about other races now. If they're not your neighbor or have like any kind of close ties, their first and most likely their most powerful representation that they see is like a TV show.
Exactly.
And I know everybody was talking about Power earlier or whatever. And although, like, you know what I'm saying, I didn't watch the show. I seen pieces of it or whatever. It's well written, but it's like, do we really need more shows with drug dealers?
Yeah, that Snowfall, fucking what was the other joint? Like that's all they give you niggas.
I'm like, where the Cosby shows at, man?
Yeah, but there isn't. That's
But
what I'm
that's
saying.
the only thing that most of them respect, though.
The last thing we had close to that was, I think, what, Blackish or whatever. The thing with what, Anthony Johnson, or not Anthony Johnson, Anthony
Henderson.
Anthony Anderson, and that thing or whatever. So again, even now, the Black Family Show has been replaced with the, outside of fucking Tyler Perry. You know what I'm saying? You'd always,
bro. Back in the day, everybody hated Bill Cosby, though. Like that, like
no, that's not true.
I don't know.
No. I'm not saying it's everybody.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Everybody might be a man. No, hold on. Everybody might be a extra, but nah, for real.
In 1990, whenever that show ended, he got a presidential award at the White House.
But did he get to buy NBC?
No, he was America's dad. I know.
Yeah, but America's dad didn't get to buy NBC.
No, like,
bro, you're getting off topic again. That's 10-4 Tuesday shit. I feel you, but we're not gonna go into that whole thing. Again, the point again was the image it was supposed to represent. You had not just that. Again, once you graduate from the 80s to the 90s, you got Uncle Phil. You got what was the dad on Family Matters? Carl. You had, again, positive male.
They say they hate him. People actually online act like they hate Carl Winslow.
I never heard it. I never heard it. Carl Winslow have been dropped in rap bars and everything, dude. Like,
niggas hate Carl Winslow. I don't know why, but they hate Carl Winslow.
Hold
on.
Hold on real quick, bro. Shout out to Kim Shady. I don't know what black bitches are doing, but black women call out the ratchet shit all the time. Well, y'all call it out mighty quietly, Kim Shady. Y'all call it out quiet as hell, because we don't never hear that shit. I ain't heard nobody come out against fucking Megan Thee Stallion. I ain't heard nobody come out against Sexy Red. I ain't heard nobody come out against fucking Sukihana.
But that's because they not on the TV show, bro. It's different.
I'm gonna say this. When women get online and they take random pictures or whatever, it's called modeling. But when black men get online and they take random pictures, it's called not doing shit.
Yeah, nigga, take that suit off.
It's hot. Why you outside in this dead hot with a suit on? So
he's zesty.
He's just
Nah, bro. Think about Doja Cat, bro. She actually went out her way to say that she prefer a white daddy, and ain't nobody say nothing about it. It was just like, wow, okay. We didn't think that you was on that, but
Hey,
okay.
that's her
And then
preference,
after
man.
that, hold on. But then after that, you talk to a black chick about it, they know nothing.
But I don't care
They
about
don't even
Doja.
believe that it was said.
I don't care about she's not really relevant. Like even though she's
She
pushed,
is very relevant.
no she's not. No she's not.
No.
Like
You
what
lying?
she ain't got no money, man. And then she don't even chart. She's supposed to be an artist. She don't really chart.
I give you that because most of them hoes ain't sharp.
Yeah, because like this is the thing, man. There's a lot of people that set things up for certain things to look a certain way instead of for certain things to actually be a certain way. So like they'll put these people in your face, like what sexy red or whatever. Yo, if you so rich, why you always walking around with money everywhere? Like basically bands of money. I'm like, come on, man. Like, get out of here. I know she ain't making money like that because most of the stuff comes from streams. So where's the other revenue coming from? It ain't gonna be from that booty hole brown lip gloss. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah,
lip
yeah,
gloss.
fantastic. She took the song lyrics from that trash ass song, and
no,
then
no. That what they're
It made
giving
her.
her that
That's
There's
the
booty hole brown lip gloss.
the labels are giving her that money, and for in return, she give over her royalties to
yeah,
the
but
music.
There is booty
even at
hole
that, if it's
brown
a
lip gloss.
hey, but even if it's like that, whatever, that is a loan. So that money that she be always walking around with is probably like basically rented. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to pay taxes on that, and then everything else, and you're gonna have to pay back, all that other stuff. This is probably why she's like doing all the most, cause like I don't know, man. She seemed manufactured to me, man, in all the industry stuff. Like underground artists can even be like kind of manufactured, or whatever. It seemed like just shock value, and the stuff be trash too, man. And
Nigga, there
it's
is
a cheap
dude.
investment. It's a really
Bruh,
cheap
there's
investment.
booty hole brown lip gloss.
She's about to launch it or whatever. I saw like a post on that. It's like coochie
Booty
pain,
hole lip gloss. Like
booty
you
hole
literally,
brown,
you
all
okay
kinds of
with
stuff.
having shit on your lips, bitch? Like,
I
for
get
real.
that one, bro. Yeah. But that one took the cake, bro. I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, brother,
Booty
Unfortunately,
hole brown lip gloss.
bro. I know. I better not Google this shit, fam. And Lord Jesus, I don't even. Damn, man. That
hey, it
kind of
popped
fucked,
up
fucked
too,
my head
didn't
up.
it? It popped up too, didn't it?
I ain't Googled it yet, man. I don't even want to let y'all see my fucking what's the name, brother.
If that shit exists, nigga about to go incognito.
Yeah, even booty hole brown is crazy to even search. So I'm gonna just do sexy red lip gloss later on or whatever. But yeah,
Who,
all I'm
I'm
saying, bro.
wait,
You go.
I'm gonna say this.
who had a
I'm gonna
number
say
one album?
this for Fantastic not to be one of those pro black guys. He's definitely you the most pro black guy I know. Like hey, you be holding it down, man. You really saving a lot of these dudes out here from self harm, man. I really appreciate it, man.
No, no, man, I appreciate it, man. I try, man. Listen, bro. Like I said, I told you guys. I understand what it's like and how hard and how difficult it is being us out here, dog. So, like I said, you have to have some type of positive message, man, some encouragement, something other than just ain't, can't, don't, won't, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't that. It's always something. And again, man, I'm just trying to help as many brothers as possible. Get to a place of understanding your value, your worth, and your contribution, dog, no matter how small it may seem. You know what I mean? Because we've been told, bro, again, bro, 100K no money. Bro, you can't
Bruh, but the
win.
coochie pink. The
But
coochie pink.
well, that's what I'm saying. But you can't win like that, bro. Even when you're the top of the top, like okay, you are up in the higher class. Everybody fucking does it. That's why I keep trying to tell y'all, man. We have little moments, little things like that, bro. Let niggas have it, man. Let niggas live. Like you got bro, that dude that's making his first 50,000, man. Oh, nigga, that ain't no money. Right? What kind of hating ass shit is that, my nigga? The nigga doesn't
But is
ain't
the
made
booty
nothing but
hole brown at like 6 figures?
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? What kind of shit is that, man? You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be where we're supposed to be, fucking Jose and motherfucking Patel and all them motherfuckers, bro, they live 30 deep in a 2-bedroom apartment and they have a celebration whenever you know that person gets that, you know, that their own business or they make that first, you know, substantial amount of money to where they can move out on their own. But we have to start again what I talk about all the time, and that's what I'm trying to bring over to us. Other cultures understand milestones and celebrating those and encouraging it. Right? You come from nothing, man, and you've been grinding hard, you've been hustling and doing all this stuff and doing shit the right way. Again, the right way. You know what I'm saying? The slow money is the for show money, man. That fast money, you know what I'm saying? That shit gonna be up out of here the same way you got it. But bro,
Two
you do this
chains.
when you do this shit the right way, man, quote unquote, and you're actually again building upon that. And not only that, again, not just sticking with the slow money, but learning how to transfigure that or transform it into money off of your talents and off of your gifts. So that's what this shit about, man. I told y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since day one, dog. That's what this shit is about. I'm not here to, you know, I'm this, I'm that, and you niggas can't and lie. Nah, man, it's not that type of shit. Nigga, try me though. Nah, we you know what I'm saying? We could get into that, but
I
bro,
came from there.
it's about getting brothers to understand, man. It's about getting brothers to start looking within yourself, dog, and having that pride, man, because our pride is purposely attacked and it's attacked and it's caged up, bro. You know what I mean? You know
Oh,
what I'm
hey,
saying?
hey, hey,
From an early
fantastic,
age.
fantastic. I told somebody the other day. I said more people know who George Floyd is than George Washington Carver. That is a problem.
Yeah, Robert F. Smith too.
Yeah, like a bunch of cats, man. Like even the dude that created Super Soaker, that engineer cat. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like he got like what, over 1,000 patents.
yeah.
Like black dude, man. Like just cool, chill. You know what I'm saying? Like lives in the suburbs. You probably wouldn't know who the hell he was. You know what I'm saying? Just a pretty unassuming guy, but he rich as hell. You know what I'm saying? And he do his thing, man. Like, and I'm pretty sure he's made like, you know, rather large, like good investments because he always kept his engineering job for like ever, even though he didn't necessarily have to work, but he enjoyed what he did. And the problem is we don't highlight this at all. We highlight, like, you know, all the bad stuff, and we push all the victim stuff to the forefront. Like, where's all the stories of the triumph and the overcoming? Where's the Cuba Gooding Juniors and the men of Men of honor?
Nobody likes Cuba Gooding Jr. I don't
No,
know why,
no. But
but they don't.
like,
That boy don't like nobody, bro.
it's not
Niggas don't like
it's not about
Denzel when
but
they have a good
it's not
day.
wait
Like,
it is what it is. It's not necessarily about the actor. It's about the movie, the portrayal. That was a great
yeah, but that's what I'm
men of honor.
saying. They don't enjoy that because those dudes actually emulate that in their real life.
I mean, that was the case back in the day. Most black men like were embody that type of
How
man.
far is back in the day? Because
Well, I mean
I'm starting to
that was in the 50s, I believe. But I'm saying like those type of black men or whatever.
I'm sorry,
Those type of black men, they you know they were respectable. You know what I'm saying? They all had professions. They did something.
brother. Can I ask you straight up, what exactly is back in the day? Because like at my age, I'm starting to understand that back in the day is earlier than I thought. When is back in the day? Because there are brothers who have done things.
It's any time
Hold
before
on.
now. It's any time
Go.
before now. Honestly,
That is asinine. To say anything before now is
I mean,
back in
like,
the day.
well, guess what? Like back in the day means anything. So it's like
Back in the day is
It should
2010.
not mean anything.
but it does.
Back in the day should not mean anything. Back in the day should mean, all right, 20, maybe I'm willing to give 15. 15, 20 plus. It could be that.
That's over 15
But
and 20 plus.
Yeah.
15 to 20 plus. I feel like that could be considered back in the day. But I'm like, damn, at what point is too far back in the day for someone to say, hey, we shouldn't acknowledge this anymore?
No, brother, again, no, you can't. It is what it is. But yeah, I appreciate you bringing up that point, man. But hey, I'm about to shut this shit down, man. I appreciate you brothers for coming up.
My bad, boy.
Jesus Christ. Appreciate you, bro. Jesus, man. Jeez, this nigga here, man. Listen, bro. Brothers, we got to do better. Stay on topic. We go up here, man. All right, we got to come on. We got to stay on topic. I don't even know what the hell we got to end the talking about today. Is what it is. I killed my damn numbers. Jesus Christ, boy. Oof, Lord. But hey, I do this for y'all. Okay, if y'all don't know this too, man. Listen, I'm one of the few niggas that's still even doing this panel shit around here. Okay. All right, niggas is getting away from these panels. If y'all not, part of the clique or part of the fucking clan, and they already got their panels set up, they not really doing this panel shit around here. So hey, man, like, just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Staying true to my roots and shit. But at the end of the day, all in all, man, hey, man, shout out to those brothers and shout especially to those young brothers, man, out here. Hey, man, if you want to wear a suit, man, wear a suit, bro. All right, I'd much rather you be wearing a suit. Wearing a motherfucking orange jumpsuit or blue one or anything with Department of Corrections on the back of it. You feel me? I don't do it, but and it's again, brother. We glad you speaking for yourself. You you freaky ass nigga. All right, you out here trying to fuck on Sexy Red while she out here eating ass and putting niggas' foot in her mouth, brother. Exactly. Just speak for yourself, brother. We know you going. Good luck, and I hope you got your Valtrex already ordered, brother. But yeah, man. At the end of the day, listen, bro. We all we got. All right, we all we got, and that's that on that one, man. I catch y'all on the next one. Holla.